Hello India, hello world. Welcome to the very first episode of Blossom is Awesome, sponsored by Aroma Magic, Blossom Kochhar College of Creative Arts and Design and The Tea Room. My name is Chandni Goyal and I am your host and dost for the evening. Today I am going to invite someone who doesn't need any introduction, who gave us earth to bottle, the gorgeous, the beautiful, the diva of beauty industry. Ladies and gentlemen, she is none other than Dr. Blossom Kochhar. Welcome to Blossom is Awesome, ma'am.
Hi, Chandni.
It's always a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being with us today.
It's a real pleasure.
First things first, ma'am, you are looking gorgeous. I really want to know, what do you eat? What do you apply? Is there any special air you inhale?
Thank you, Chandni. What do I eat? That's very interesting. I love those questions. What do I eat? What do I apply? And what is the special air? Now the air is the polluted air which I breathe in every day. It's the same air as everyone else. Now what do I eat? I'm semi-vegetarian, like I don't eat so much of meat. In fact, I go for more fish, and of course egg is something that I have to take. A lot of green leafy vegetables, and I definitely drink a lot of water. Like in the morning, I have to start my morning with a glass of aloe vera juice because that helps my system. And then of course lemon and honey, and then I go through. But what really I think keeps me going is the meditation, the yoga, the walking, the exercise that I do, because I think it's very important to exercise, eat well and sleep well also. That's very important.
You must have seen when you visit salons, whether be it a big city or a small city, whether people know English or not, they always write beauty parlor outside their salon in English. I always wondered what will be the Hindi translation of beauty parlor. What do you think?
It's a very interesting question, Chandni. Sundarya, I think something with Sundarya. Make me beautiful. Mera Sundarya banao.
We all know you are in this industry from the past 30 years. You are in education, you are in beauty seminars, you write books, there are beauty products, aroma oils and much more. We are curious to know, where did you start your journey? Education or aroma magic?
I started my journey from education, and I started my journey very, very long ago, but it was just for fun. Like when I was in a boarding, I remember the nun came to me and said, who came to all of us, we were all there at an assembly, and she said, who can cut hair? I have no idea why I put my hand up, because I had never cut hair. I was about 15 or 15 years old, never cut hair. And then she said, very good, come now, these girls, you have to cut their hair. And we knew nothing. And I had another friend called Dola, and so I said, oh, you have to help me. So we took this big mug, and I remember it was a cloth scissor, which is not like a normal one, it was really huge. She gave that to me with a comb, and she says, now cut this girl's hair. And this girl had beautiful long hair, and I remember when I first cut it, it was like this, one diagonal. I tried again, it was another, so then I had to get this friend to put it down with a comb, and then I cut it. So that was the first thing. And after that, I was known as the hairdresser of the boarding, which was really interesting. And then I started going through it, but there was no education. But later I went to Pivot Point in Chicago, and I did learn hair, and that's how I brought it back to India. So it was first with education, we started a school with hair and beauty, and then followed Aroma Magic.
Ma'am, not many people know you have 2 doctorates. What pushes you to learn?
I always feel I love to learn, because I feel education is the most important thing, you know. And the more I keep on learning, the more, because in this industry, especially in the hair and the beauty and spa and fashion, everything is changing, and changing so fast. So we have to keep abreast of everything. And of course, in aromatherapy, I found that it was not just okay to just know something. I had to really dig into it, and that's how I went for 2 doctorates. And it's not just that. I learn whatever I do, I feel even till this day, like recently I did a makeup examination and course at Cedesco. So education is something that keeps me young and keeps me with it and keeps me in tune with everything. And I think this is something everybody has to keep on doing to stay abreast.
So I saw your book launch live on Facebook. Please tell us something about your book.
Book is about aromatherapy as a way of life. In fact, I've really all my life grown up with aromatherapy, right from my school days. In fact, when I was in the boarding, I remember, and when we had to do an exam, the nuns used to bring us this lavender verbena for us to smell so that we would feel better. If we got colds, we never took any medication. They used to put a eucalyptus around us. And so I grew up with that. And of course, when I got married and then my children came through, Samantha was there and my little grandson, I found that I used aromatherapy right through. And this book is all about using aromatherapy for love, for studies, for education when you're old, how to use it in your house, how to use it for pets, how to use it for everything in life. Because aromatherapy really could be a way of life. It's a natural thing where we use the pure essential oils, as you know, of the leaves, fruits, plants and this, and we use that for treatment in 3 different ways. We use it for our cosmetic reasons, which I went into and used, for any stress related ailments, like for example you got aches and pains or any menopause, it's very good for that. And it's also very good for your mind, like just say you get depressed, it's excellent for depression. It's very good for anxiety or if you're too hyper, and you can use it at all ages, right from your baby and right through till the old age. So it's a lovely book and you're going to love it. And in this book we have a lot of recipes also, where you can just make your own oils and you can make your own perfumes. It's used for everything.
Ma'am, I always wanted to know, how do you manage to be such a powerhouse of positivity? Please spill the beans.
Actually, life is to be lived. And this is what I believe. I believe that you've got to live every moment, love every moment, and enjoy every moment in life. That is one. The next thing, I always believe that anything that happens in life, whether it's good or bad, it always happens for the best. We do not know. Everything happens for the best. And you know, I feel there is nothing negative. If there's something, there is a block or things are not happening your way, okay, we shall try something else or we'll go through something else, because they are just little challenges that come through. So I think the best thing to do in life is to just go through and live every moment. And one thing I always do when I finish my yoga and my meditation, and after the pranayama meditation, I always say, let my day be filled with miracles. Yes. And honestly, every moment is a miracle. So that's what really keeps me going.
While I take more positivity from Blossom Ma'am, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. Ma'am, any piece of advice which really impacted your life and you would want to share with us?
There were 2 bits of advice that I really got early in life and I have followed them. So the first was that don't sit and be an observer. Don't watch things. Like for example, don't watch a movie you can watch movies, but don't just, just keep on being one of those observers. Go ahead and do it. If you like something, if you want to sit and watch, go and do it. You want to watch a game, instead of watching a game, go play the game. So you want to watch the movie, go live make your life a movie. So that's one part of it. The next bit of advice that was given to me and I really follow, and that I follow in my business, is, and people skills and thing that I go through with that, is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Like if I want to say something to somebody, I always first feel, how would I feel if somebody said that to me or did that to me? And if I feel okay, then I go ahead. If I don't feel okay, then I say, okay, then that's not what I should do. And these have helped me right through my
These
life.
days, many people want to become hairstylist, makeup artist, and beauty therapist, but they do not know where to start from. What advice would you want to give to those who want to join the beauty
One
valley?
is they have to go and get an education, because education is very, very important. They have to have the skill, because this is all into skilling. So they'll have to have the skill and the education to go ahead. And the other thing which I say is very, very important is they should have the aptitude, for this, because they may have the skill, and if they don't have the aptitude, then it doesn't work. These two really work together.
For more than 25 years, you and your academy, BCAD, has churned out many professionals like Ambika Pillai, Sylvie, Sumit Insrani, and the list goes on. What is it that is different at your academy?
One thing is, I think because we follow a scientific and systematic approach to beauty therapy, hairdressing, hair designing, makeup, spa, whatever we do. The other is, of course, that I follow the senses, because you will find students, anyway, some will pick up and learn by hearing, some because they're auditory, some will do by seeing, some by speaking, listening, and some by touching. And we also use smell for those that lose their, they are challenged, they are hearing challenged. I think we use smell for that. So we use all the senses to teach them, and I think that is how one of the reasons that they really come out learning well. And the other thing is that this quality, we really see that when they are out, they really have that quality of education, and we don't let them out till they have that quality of education.
These days, when you go out in the market, there are so many products available that it's not even funny, it is confusing. What points should a consumer keep in mind before buying any product?
The first thing that the consumer should keep in mind is that they have to know what is their skin type and what is their hair type. And if they don't know, I would advise that they go to a beautician and find out, what are their skin and hair types. And in fact, the first thing is ask the beautician what product they should use for their skin type. The next thing is that if they go there, they should look at the back of the product to see what are the ingredients that are there. They should not have any of these harmful ingredients. For example, there should not be parabens, which are not very good. They should not, even the SLS, the shampoo, that should not be there. So look for what are the things that shouldn't be there. Mineral oils are not very good. Artificial colors. So there are a lot of items that are really harmful for the skin, and like I believe that what you put on the skin you should be able to eat, and vice versa. So that is really, because our skin again is a living organ, and the hair also needs, we need that hair, we don't want it to fall out. And so these are the three main things that they should look for.
So it's summertime. Please share some summer tips with us for the skin to beat the heat.
Yeah, now summer brings with it a whole lot of problems. It becomes more oily, there's more open pores, and you have more dark circles because the climate is such. And so cleansing is important, morning and night. And after cleansing, you must use a toner, which is important. Like you can use a skin fresh lotion or a rose water or a cucumber toner, but you must use a toner, which you have to use. And the next thing that you do is, which I really like for you to use, is that you use home packs like the fruit and the vegetables. One is we have watermelon, which is really fantastic for us to eat, and you can also put that on your face because it's full of minerals. Take a bit of watermelon, smash it up, and to that add milk powder and 2 to 3 drops of rose essential oil. Now apply that on your face, leave it for 20 minutes and rinse it off. You will find that it will really give you a fresh glowing skin. And the next pack we're going to give you is a cucumber cooling pack, which is excellent for eyes and for the skin. So you will take cucumber, grate it, and again add, now if you've got an oily skin, don't add any milk powder to it, because milk powder is more, it's got more lactic and it's more for a dry skin. You can add a little yogurt. So add yogurt to the cucumber and a squeeze of lemon and apply that on your face. Leave it for about a few minutes and then for 20 minutes and then rinse it out. That again is going to really cool your face.
And for the hair?
Now hair turns limp during summer and you have to shampoo it more often, because I always believe limp hair doesn't look good and clean hair is really sexy hair. So shampoo more often and condition. If you've got a thing, you can just condition the ends if you want, or put a leave-in conditioner. And then we have this very nice and oiling. Oiling is important because you need to oil your hair. Since you are shampooing so much, we have to really oil our hair, put in a little bit of nourishment into the scalp. So for that, you will take a tablespoon of olive oil, add a teaspoon of castor oil and about 5 drops of lavender. Apply it on your hair, massage it into your hair nicely, give yourself a hot towel and shampoo out after half an hour. Another thing that happens during the season, I found that you need a moisturizer to help to get rid of all the frizziness, because in this weather, hair moisturizer. For that, you will take a tablespoon of any oil, either herbal oil or olive oil, and you will add to that 1/4 teaspoon or 1/2 teaspoon of castor oil, a teaspoon of glycerine. Now the glycerine moisturizes the hair, so we add that. Then a teaspoon of vinegar. You can use malt vinegar or cedar vinegar, which is excellent because that gives you the pH balance of the hair. And you use conditioner, a teaspoon of conditioner and a teaspoon of your shampoo. Mix the whole thing together and let's add some essential oils to give us that lovely smell and also help us. So you can use lavender, 2 drops of lavender and 2 drops of cedar wood, because these are really going to help your hair. Apply it on your head, leave it on for about say half an hour to 1 hour and then shampoo it out and condition if it is dry. That's going to give you, really look after your hair during summer.
Okay. I'll give you one word. You have to tell what comes to your mind first when I give you the word. Are you ready?
Yeah. Coffee bean scrub.
Okay. Grapes.
Grapefruit face wash.
Cucumber.
Cucumber sunscreen.
Beautiful. Butter.
Cocoa butter.
Wow. And refreshing.
Refreshing skin freshener.
So I will give you a statement and you have to tell whether it is true or false about you. Are you ready? I love traveling.
Yes.
That's true.
True.
Which is your favorite holiday destination?
Victoria, Canada. British Columbia.
I don't like doing yoga.
False.
You love doing yoga?
Yeah, I love it.
I am not tech savvy.
I think that is true. False. Sorry.
Yeah,
because
false.
I love tech.
I like listening to music.
True. I listen to every type of music.
I want to join politics.
No, false.
I enjoy dancing.
True.
Which dance form?
Kathak and of course any other dance form.
Wonderful. Well, it's time for our last segment, the quick fire round. Ma'am, I will ask you random questions and you need to answer them as quickly as possible. Are you ready? If you could buy any food item right now, what would it be? Need to be fast.
Oh God, this is going to be tough. I don't know. Okay, let's try. And what food item can I go and buy? I don't know. Chocolate. Yes.
I was waiting for that. Okay. What color is your toothbrush?
white and blue.
If you could be any animal, which animal would it be?
Elephant.
Right.
Because it's so cuddly and cute.
Okay. Are you a morning or a night person?
I am a morning person.
Last book you read?
By Tony Robbins. Something about powerful.
Who was the last person who texted you?
Texted me was Naina.
If a movie was made about your life, who would play your role?
I would play my own role. Why should I give anybody to play my role?
Wonderful, aptly so there is no other replacement. If you could be any flavor of ice cream, which flavor would you be?
I'll be chocolate.
3 things no one knows about you.
Oh, I think I'm an open book. Everybody knows everything about me.
Okay, final question. Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Twitter or Instagram?
I like Facebook. And Instagram.
That was amazing and you performed phenomenally well. Well done. This calls for a blossom click. We will pose for the camera. Well, it's time to wrap up today's show. If you have any questions for Dr. Blossom Kochhar, please feel free to write to us at blossomIsAwesome@aromamagic.com and don't forget to subscribe us. We will be right back with a new guest next week. Till then, don't go out without a sunscreen, drink lots of water, save your skin and stay beautiful. Thank you for watching our show. I am Chandni Goyal signing off.